Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Sarla Marisa Laela Zulva. I will present material summary from Intermediate English Grammar. Lecture Tilik Istiqomah MHUM MPD. Happy watching! First is noun phrase. Definition. A noun phrase is a group of words with a noun as its main part. Information about the noun can come before the noun or after the noun. Information that comes before the noun in a noun phrase is usually expressed through determiners. For example, this horrible rubbish. Adjective and adverbs. For example, rage habitat. Information that comes after a noun is usually expressed through prepositional phrases, past participle clauses, present participle in clauses, and two infinitive clauses. Next is adjective phrase. An adjective phrase is a group of words headed by an adjective that describes a noun or pronoun. For example, she had extremely blue eyes. This adjective phrase describes the noun eyes. The adjective blue heads the adjective phrase. The form of adjective phrases. Attributive adjectives. An attributive adjective typically sits before the noun it is modifying. Predicative adjectives. A predicative adjective typically sits after the noun it is modifying. Adjective plus a word or phrase which is required to complete its meaning. A complement. For example, she was aware of the danger of traveling alone. Adjective preceded by a modifier, plus a word or phrase which is required to complete its meaning. A complement. For example, we're not very keen on having an activity holiday. Adjective phrases describing people. For example, a person's mother then needs to figure this out. Adjective phrases describing other nouns. For example, the movie was not too terrible. Okay, next is verb phrase and adverb phrase. Defining a verb phrase. What is a verb phrase? Verb phrases are one of the 8 types of phrases in a sentence. They include the helping verb and main verb in sentences. Helping verbs are also known as auxiliary verbs or linking verbs. Some examples of helping verbs include forms of to be. Am, is, are, was, were. Form of to have. Have, has, had. Forms of to do. Do, does, did. For example, Tom is tutoring his brother. The verb phrase is tutoring contains the finite verb is. It indicates that the sentence is in present tense. The speaker is singular, and that the mood is indicative. The word tutoring is a participle, which is a verb used as an adjective. Tutoring describes Tom in this sentence. Defining adverb phrases. The verb phrase is a prepositional phrase that modifies a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. The adverb is the head of the phrase and can appear alone or it can be modified by other words. Example of adverb phrases and the other words that modify the adverb. We usually go on holiday in April. The day passed quickly enough. This works really well for its size. Okay, next to infinitive phrase. Definition. An infinitive phrase is the infinitive form of a verb plus any complement and modifiers. The complement of an infinitive verb will often be its direct object and the modifier will often be an adverb. For example, he likes to knit the dough slowly. The infinitive verb is to knit. The complement is its direct object, the dough. The modifier is the adverb slowly. Examples of infinitive phrase. He helped to build the roof. The officer returned to help the inspector. Let me show you the best way to fit a door quickly. She tells you to dance like no one is watching. Okay guys, the last is gerund phrase. Definition. A gerund phrase will begin with a gerund, an ing word, and will include other modifiers and or objects. A gerund phrase is made up of a gerund and all the words that can modify it. A gerund phrase consists of a gerund accompanied by an adjective, an adverb, a direct object, or a prepositional phrase. Gerundial phrase may be used as subject, direct object, subjective complement, object of the preposition, appositive. Examples. Flying above the lake at this time of the night seems a little dangerous. Flying is the subject of the sentence. A subject is a noun, a form of the verb ending in ing and used as a noun is a gerund. Flying is a gerund. Okay guys, that's all. Thank you and apologize. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.